Hey Aries, it's Sierra coming to you from Holistically Attuned with your reading for December 15th through the 31st, 2020. This is for the collective Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general message, which means it will not resonate with everybody, okay? And that is okay. Please take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Again, this is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If this message does not resonate with you, go ahead and check out some of your other videos. Maybe your Moon and Rising will resonate or help to bring a clearer picture utilizing all three messages, okay? So again, this is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for December 15th through the 31st, 2020. I have already spread these out. I do that off camera just because I don't rush the process. And so sometimes when I'm shuffling, it takes a while for all of them to come out. Some of them are jumpers like this was. In that case, though, it takes a long time on camera sometimes to pull these cards. And so just so you guys don't have to sit down and watch me shuffle the whole time, I do draw those. However, the rest of the cards I do draw on screen. I have not yet looked at these, okay? And so the card that just jumped out for me was your chakra card. And this chakra card has to do with your throat chakra. Now, your throat chakra is not just about speaking. It is also about listening and even clairaudience, right? It's about expressive communication because it's linked to your sacral chakra. This card here is the listening card, and I feel like for some of you, this is really going to come into play when it comes to your family. I don't feel like this is something that's clairaudience as in spiritual communication. I feel like you may be going through something with your family right now, and the foundation, and it's going to be important for you in the next few days, in the next few weeks, to close your mouth and listen, right? Don't be so quick to speak, because when you speak with a lot of fire and authority. And sometimes when you really want to solve conflict and to bring closeness, it's best to listen. That is one of the best ways to communicate. Don't listen to respond, listen to understand, right? So let's see what we have here. Another thing that I should tell you guys too is the way that I do my readings a lot of times, or all the time, I'm sorry. I channel messages when I'm reading these cards, and so there are going to be times where I get quiet. And when I get quiet, it's just because I'm trying to make sure that I'm hearing this message very clearly so that I'm giving you guys accurate information, okay? If that happens, just bear with me. If it's too much, go ahead and flip to the next channel. No love lost, no hard feelings. I'm not for everybody, and that's okay. So when I'm looking at your reading, I'm looking at the theme of your reading, your emotions behind it, your challenge. This challenge could represent a challenge that you're currently coming out of, a challenge that you're going to be entering into, or a challenge that you're already in, okay? The way that you respond to this challenge, the way you have been responding to the challenge, the way that you right now are on the path of responding to this challenge. Advice from Spirit, and then an overall summary for you guys, okay? At the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Earth, which is very similar to the Page of Pentacles. And, excuse me, the Page of Pentacles represents, good news. It represents just bringing something new, something of abundance, something, sometimes for me, in my interpretation, I see that when I see marriage proposals. That's also something that I see. It's also representing the energy of something. It's something new. A new page in your book of success, a new venture, a new area of study. Good news about your finances, right? Pages or pentacles tend to be sometimes slow but steady progress, and that's a lot what you see. This isn't the Knight, but I'm saying with the Knight of Pentacles, It is the most successful pentacle, but it's the slowest moving pentacle. And so whenever I'm dealing with pentacles, even the page of pentacles, the page of earth, it represents a dependable source of success, dependable source of income, a continued source of dependable income, right? And so our theme here, we have, when I'm looking at the Eight of Earth, emotions being the Two of Air, having to make some sort of decisions. Your challenge being the Nine of Earth in reverse. Five of Earth is how you respond. Advice from Spirit being the Knight of Air. And then our overall summary being the King of Earth, which is very successful energy. It is the top of the game. It is you being very abundant in everything that you do. You being recognizing that right now, shit, this is a lot of pentacles. You can, anything that you are offered business wise, you can accept with the utmost confidence because you have entered into a successful time. Anything that you touch will turn to success, right? So I just feel like listen for these opportunities, and they're going to be very practical opportunities. It's not, listen to these inspired ideas as they come, and don't be surprised if you get these ideas from, I don't know, family members, like, hey, you know what, you should go ahead and register on this site for X, Y, and Z. I hear that people get a lot of clients there. And then you do that and boom, you're having success. You know what I'm saying? Listen to that. Don't be so quick to say why something won't happen or why you don't. Fire signs, sometimes we can be pig-headed, right? So the I feel like the theme of this reading really has to do with you stepping into a reward, right? You have made a decision to possibly change something that you have been doing. Maybe some of you have gone back to school during this quarantine, taken up a new area of learning, and you really fought yourself over it, right? Or maybe it's like you're fighting yourself currently over the idea of a new position, a new job, leaving something that is so stable for something that you are unsure of being stable. And I think that sometimes you let practicality get the best of you as opposed to just stepping out on faith. Let's see. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands under Two of Air, meaning the choice that you should make should be that something new that is actually going to propel you into something successful. Your challenge being to release this fear of not being successful. You have a fear of not being successful, and that's what's holding you back. And the Queen of Wands is saying, the Queen of Wands, first of all, is a fire sign. She's nothing but fire. I believe, though, she resonates with the Sagittarius, but I'm saying fire, period, because Aries, you are a fire sign. Stop letting this fear of not being successful hold you back, because you would move forward in an abundance of speed and be very prosperous in what you were thinking about pursuing. You just have to let go of that fear that it's not going to be successful. And when I'm looking at this moon card here, the moon card also represents intuition, heightened intuition. So I don't know if this is a spiritual venture for some of you guys, or y'all. Why did I do that? I don't know, but she must want to come up. So now we have another page here, Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Page represents movement, okay? Movement forward, never backwards. But she's telling you, you need to align yourself with the energy of being receptive to it, okay? You have put in the work to really move into this new venture, right? You have put in a lot of time, maybe even some shadow work, some self-reflection, into really understanding what you want to do. You know, maybe in the past you've let other people dictate where you're going to go and how you're going to handle certain things about your future. But now, as of late, you've really taken that on yourself and really know that this is the path that you want to follow. But you were letting a fear of, you know, I'm going to leave this very successful place that I have for the unknown. I'm leaving this for the unknown, and that is what terrifies you. And Spirit is telling you, first of all, you're being offered this opportunity, or you're going to be offered this opportunity of movement, some type of movement. You're going to be offered the opportunity to move. I don't know if it's a lateral move, an upward move, whatever the case may be. You should take it. Whatever this move is, you should take it, because you're going to be very successful, and you should take it without fear, because if you take it without fear, then you're going to get an abundance of success out of this move. Okay. Look at this. I just said that fear surrounding money. Um, he, but underneath that fear, you have the Three of Wands, which again represents success. It represents moving in the right energy. It represents understanding that you have put in the work and the thought into this move. You don't make these moves lightly. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this listening card is really just telling you to listen to this message right now, because this is something that you need to hear. So just receive it. You have put in a lot of thought into what you're going to do, and you have a lot of support backing you. So you need to just do it. Just do it, because advice from Spirit is, first of all, the Knight of Air, which is the Knight of Sword in reverse. I feel like it's saying that, because usually the Knight of Swords, it's fast acting, right? Sometimes it's acting without thinking, but it's in reverse, which is letting me know that I feel like you overthink. And I feel like Spirit wants you to just react. Just go and do it, because here with the Sun card, the Sun is a very, very positive card, no matter if it was reversed, which is not. It is a very powerful card. And look, 21, it represents 3. You have another 3. It represents shining. You're going to be this shining light, and you're going to get so much I don't even want to say prosperity. You're going to get so much fame and success from this move if you were to take it. But you have to let go of this fear. But when this opportunity presents itself, you're going to get so much fame and success from it. It's almost going to hit you at a speed that you weren't ready for. And I feel like you need to look, the Sun, and then you have a lion here, and you know that the lion is the Sun, right? Those are one and the same. You need to embrace this lion that you have lying within. You need to embrace this fearless energy and go for it, because right now the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune is saying, you know, you've got the Midas touch. You guys remember that song? Everything I touch turns to gold. I don't even remember if that's really how it goes, but that's how I hear it in my mind. But right now you are in that stage where you have the Midas touch. And so you need to embrace that inner lion within so that you can shine. You know what I'm saying? Dust off whatever fear that you have resonating there. Let it go. Trust your intuition. Trust yourself. Be ready for the good news that's going to come, because this new opportunity that's going to present itself, or that has presented itself, is a positive move. Look, creativity is going to allow you, and creativity really resonates there in your sacral chakra. And didn't I say that the throat chakra here is directly connected to your sacral chakra? All this fire, all this wand energy is within your sacral chakra. All this pentacle is your root chakra, which is your foundation. You know, I feel like it is a challenge for you to not overthink, but you need to not overthink. You need to just go. As soon as it happens and it presents itself, don't think twice. Just do it. even if it scares you, just say yes. You know what I'm saying? And go with it and watch that creativity flow. Watch that abundance flow. Watch that success flow. You're about to blow the roof off of something and it's going to be amazing. But first, you have to say yes. You have to be confident in that yes. Let's see, is there anything else that I want to... I just feel like you guys are ready to take over the world. Some of you have really looked into, and it's going to be in teaching. Or not in teaching. Well, some of you may be in teaching, but I feel like you've become, you're self-taught in something. And now it's time for you to step out and share that with the world. You have done a lot of learning over the past and few months or years, whatever the case may be, the last 8 months. And now it's time for you to just say yes. When the opportunity presents itself, say yes. Even if it seems like you're going back, you're really not. You're going forward. Say yes. If it's a new job, say yes. If it is, you know, a promotion and you're not sure if you have the experience for it, say yes. Period. If they ask you to supervise this weekend because the usual supervisor is out of town, say yes, because that will lead you to something great. The point is, when something presents itself and it's going to lead to a new opportunity, you need to say yes. You need to do so without fear. Listen to what I'm telling you because it's the truth. See, I trust myself to see the truth. The birth of something new here with the Empress. Say yes. That's all you have to do. Say yes. Because it's going to be good news at the end. So, I think that's it. And if it's a proposal, say yes. And if it's a proposal, leave me a comment. Let me know. But yeah, that's it for you guys, Aries. All I have to say is say yes. Let your fire energy take over. Boom. Embrace that inner strength. Boom. Say yes. Just go for it without fear. Burn the place down. So Aries, if this resonated, please leave me a comment. I love to read them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, subscribe, and then subscribe again. And then turn on your notifications so that you can hear all the messages and the wonderful content that I post as I post, okay? Enjoy the rest of the year and good luck.